Hi there, and welcome to Gentle Yoga. My name is Meg. Now, you might see a little surprise guest. Her name is Quinn. She seems to be walking on her way over here. You might see her in and out just a little bit. So I wanted to welcome you to your Gentle Yoga today. And how you may get started is go ahead and come on down to your mat. Go ahead and lie on back, and we'll just find our breath work to get started and really find our bodies a little bit today. Remember, you can always keep a strap, maybe something else you could use as a strap close by. Maybe it's even something like a scarf, an infinity scarf, something that if you needed help, you could help yourself through movement. And also even through some blocks, even if you're lying down in child's pose, as we're going to do here in a second, that would be an opportunity for you to potentially lay down on it. First, let's start on our backside. So again, welcome. Come on back and let's go ahead and lay on down. I'll turn different directions just so you can see me in my alignment. And then that way you can do what you need to do. And the invitation's always for your body. So go ahead and lie on back. You may just go ahead and settle down. Maybe you want to come into a little butterfly with me, bringing the pads of the feet together. You can have the arms overhead. Or maybe you just want to be in your Savasana position as you ground through your breath. Another place to even start is to bring one hand on your chest and one on your belly. This way, as we take our breath in through the nose and out through the nose, you can feel the chest and the belly rise together, and it's very grounding. So just start to take those breaths in through the nose and out through the nose, just to find your space today and see how your body is truly feeling. What intentions do you want to create today for yourself? Is there anything that your body is asking you to be kind and to be patient for? I can tell you my body's asking just for a lot of patience and kindness today. Just to be able to do whatever I can do, whatever that level, whatever that breath. And a reminder, if your breath work is a different pace than mine, please feel free to do what you need to do for you. Take a breath in, and let's bring our feet flat to the floor on that exhale. Next breath in, bring the knees into your chest. Hug those knees, and maybe you rock a little bit side to side. Massaging that spine. Sometimes I even kind of cycle my legs. Because remember, the hips are that ball and socket, so I kind of bring my heels and everything else just kind of around. So let's hold on to the leg that is furthest away from me. Yeah, let the other leg go down. Just breathe in and out. Then take that breath in and bring that leg across the body. Now, the knee doesn't have to touch. You could put a block underneath. You could also support it with your hands. And then look down the opposite hand behind you. Just finding a little spinal twist today. Doesn't need to be aggressive. We can just be nice and easy. Slowly bringing that knee back into the chest, giving it another little hug. And maybe you rock a little bit side to side, or even move that knee around, kind of opening a little bit through the hip too. Allowing maybe the opening to go to the back. Yeah, I found a spot. Yeah, I know, you can tell. Maybe you find those spots some days too. So if you do, camp out in them. Yeah, at least just for a good 20 seconds. Use your breath work. So let's bring that knee back in. Allow that foot to go down. Bring the other knee in, the knee closest to me, and extend the back leg. So plug that knee, a little bit of rocking. Again, utilizing that movement around the hip. Remember, you can take that nice and open. Out and across. Whatever is needed here. And then let's take that knee across the body so it goes to the back of the room. And then front arm comes. So I don't want my knee to settle down. I need my shoulder to be my anchor. So you notice I could go all the way here, but then my shoulder wouldn't touch. So back it up if you're like me. Anchor the shoulder first, and then maybe you just hold that knee up. Again, I'm looking down the front arm to look opposite direction of where my leg is. Just a little release through the neck, down through the scalenes as well. Take that breath in, bring that leg back into the center. Get a little bit of that rocking again, and maybe you get a little bit of that mobility back through the hip, and again, guiding it through. Yeah. So remember the intentions today. You want to be kind to your body with all the possibilities. Possibilities can be different from side to side and day to day. All right, bring those knees in. Again, a little rocking left to right, and maybe front to back. When you feel ready, you're going to just kind of roll to the side, shift your weight up and over, and we're going to go ahead and come into our child's pose. So you can take your knees just a little bit wider than the hips, bring the big toe mounds together, and go ahead and tuck the chin, reach the hands forward. Oh, there we go. So again, if you want, you could always use a block, or maybe you have a small little pillow you want to put your forehead on. Reach the hands away, but press the sit bones back towards your heels. So those two are almost always reaching away. The crown of the head, the fingertips, and then the hips that opposing direction. Yeah. Nice and easy. Taking the breath in through the nose and out through the nose. So let's lift up a half lift, and we're going to walk over to the left side. Right hand is going to be on top, but push your hips to the right. Allowing that side body to start to open. Again, sending the hips back as the right hand reaches and the right hip goes behind. Rise halfway up, walk the hands over to the right. Bring that left hand on top, and then send the hips back. They're going back to the middle, but really reach down that left side to open the left side of your body. See if you can breathe a little bit steadier here. Use your breath work to help allow you to have patience and kindness for your body in each movement today. And remember, with patience and kindness, you can create all kinds of possibilities. You hear me laughing a little because it is always possible. There's so many possibilities for us each day. So let's go ahead and harness that just a little bit. Come right back into the center, a little half lift. And then you're going to send your hips back behind you. See if you can allow your chest and your shoulders to even come more towards the floor. Walking the hands further away. Letting the hips settle in. Maybe you even shift your hips a little left and right. Take that breath in. Oh, inhale, rise on up. Go ahead and come into your horse stance or tabletop. Hands are going to be underneath the shoulders, knees underneath the hips. Shoulders are going to go away from the ears here. Okay? So in your elbows, you're going to turn your pockets towards me. I just want to see the pockets of your elbows. That way your elbow tracks straight back versus to the side. So you actually turn your elbows to face your kneecaps and show me the pockets. Knees are going to be right underneath the hips. Lengthen through the crown of the head. So let's play around with your breath work for cat and cow. Think inhale, reaching the crown of the head forward and the tailbone behind you, and then exhale, rounding up. Inhale, reach. Exhale, round up. Next one. Using your breath, come back into neutral. Maybe take a little bit of a shift side to side. Feel the weight into the hands. All fingers on the ground. And your toes are released behind you, right? Yeah, we're not tucking them yet. And just shift those hips side to side. Now let's slowly just start to look over your right shoulder. And slowly come center. Look over your left. You're just going to shift side to side. Feeling a little bit of that work down the side body. Yeah. Opening up. Gaining just a little bit of that mobility. Wonderful. So come back into the center. We're going to see and check in with a little bit of our core strength while we're here. So extend that left leg back. Take it at an angle. Right arm forward, down from shoulders. Thumb side up. Take it at an angle. Breathe. Press into the ground. Press away. Next breath in. On the exhale, bring the hand and the knee down. Breath in and out. Breath in. Right leg goes behind you. Down from the hips. Open out 45 degrees. Left hand in front. Thumb side up. Down from shoulder. And then open out to the corner. Now press to the ground like you're actually feeling like you're lifting out of the shoulder so we don't slump, right? Do you see the difference? Yeah. So just press right in. You've got it. Center out that weight. Next breath comes in and then out and just come right on down. So we're going to take a breath in and out and then shift back into that child's pose. Reaching forward. Next breath, go ahead and lift all the way up. So you're in hero's pose. Yeah, so you're sitting back. So I want you to get a little stretch in the wrist. You can put just a little bit of pressure on. Most of the weight's in your legs. And then release. Just a little bit of stretch through the wrist. Gaining just a little bit of mobility. I'm not putting all my weight on my hands. Most of my weight is in my legs. Exhale as I press through now. Inhale, palms down. Last one. We're going to stretch our feet a little bit. So I'm going to come to the side so you can see. So normally we're sitting like this in hero's pose and the toes are released. I want you to lift up, tuck the toes under, just send the weight back. Let the toes spread, stretching through the bottom part of our feet today. Yeah, we don't do this very often. Another breath in and out. If it's ever too much, come right out of it. Yeah, release. Sit right back down. Take the knees wide, reach out, come into that child's pose. Next breath in, rise back up. Hands under the shoulders, tabletop. You're going to take the leg furthest away from me, reach it behind you. Hand closest, reach it in front. Open both up to 45 degrees and press out of the back hand. Again, everything is down. So you're not trying to arch and lift. You're trying to actually reach out or slightly down. That way you can keep your body in alignment. Take that breath in. Exhale, bring the hands down. We're going to switch. Inhale, front leg comes out, 45. Back arm goes out, and 45. And then press into that hand once again. Belly comes right in. Shoulders right away from the ears. Nice. Breath in and out. You're going to go ahead and shift right back into that hero's pose. Take that seat. Inhale, press the hands down. Exhale, release. Just stretching through the hands just a little bit. We've already done a lot of work through that wrist. Yeah. Next one, I invite you to try that broken toe again. Kind of feels that way, doesn't it? So you're going to lift up, tuck the toes, and just slightly sit back. And maybe your sit back is right here, and maybe you can join me here. It's up to you. Either one is great. I need one more breath in and out. Wonderful. Next breath in. Go ahead and release. Reach the hands forward, but this time, what do you say? Keep the toes tucked. Lift the hips up and out. We're going to come into down dog. Oh, you didn't know that was coming your way, did you? Oh, wow. All right, so let's walk the dog. Walking the legs down and up. Now turn those pockets of your elbows towards me. Press the chest towards the thighs and then start to play. Both heels lift up on the inhale. Keep the heels high. Exhale, bend the knees, take the chest to thighs. Inhale, hips lift. Exhale, now heels go down. Inhale, both heels lift. Exhale, heels stay up. Bend the knees, chest goes with eyes. Press, ground it into the hands. Inhale, lift the hips. Exhale, heels sink down. Inhale, lift. Exhale. Inhale, lift. Exhale, come into that position. See if you've gained a little bit more mobility. You take that chest a little bit further and closer to your thighs. Press in through the hands, out of the shoulders, and pull the shoulder blades away from the ears here. All right, so we're going to inhale. We're going to come down to the knees, shifting our weight forward into that low plank. Take a breath in and make sure the elbows face the back. Release the toes and go ahead and slowly lower. We're going to lower all the way down to the floor. Ah, beautiful there. Squeeze the elbows in, squeeze the heels into the midline, and lift into baby cobra. Exhale down. Inhale, lift again. Let it out. Next breath, go ahead and inhale, lift again. Exhale, lower down. Next breath in, you're going to press through the ground. On that exhale, press up, back. Send the hips back in a child's pose. Reaching the hands super wide ahead, reaching the hips back. Next breath in, I want you to roll forward. Tuck the toes, take that breath in. Inhale, lift the hips high, down dog. Walk that dog again. Press into the hands as you open the back of the legs. Open the back body and then open through the shoulders here. Get both heels pressing down. Inhale, look towards the hands. Lower the knees down. Rotate the elbows to the back. Shift and release the toes. Lower all the way down the floor. Wonderful. Inhale, squeeze the elbows and the heels in the midline. Lift up, baby cobra. That posterior chain. Exhale, release. Two more. Inhale, lift. Exhale, release. Inhale, lift. Exhale, release. Next one, inhale and on exhale, press through the hands. Press up and back. Child's pose, reaching out through the hands. Next breath in, rolling forward, tucking those toes. Inhale, lifting the hips high. Exhale, heels go down, down dog. Inhale, shifting forward, lowering down on the knees. Elbows turn behind us, lowering down through crocodile, all the way down to the ground here. Squeeze elbows and heels into midline. Posterior chain, lift in that baby cobra. Exhale to release. See if you can really make the backside tight. Tight and taut back there. Squeezing everything in. Shoulders into the midline. Glutes into the midline. Elbows and heels all in. Last one. Breath in, on the out, press up and back to child's pose. Breath in, breath out. Next breath in, rolling forward, tucking the toes out and the hips go high, down dog. Inhale, look to the hands, step your feet forward to the back of your hands. Yeah, your feet can have about 1 to 2 fist distance or be right next to each other. Stay here in forward fold, chin tucks, arms are heavy. Take that breath in, coming to flat back, extend, shoulders away from the ears. And then exhale, rolling down. Inhale, rise all the way up, extend a mountain. Then exhale, hands by your side in Tadasana. I know we made it up, I love it. Take whatever adjustments that you need for you now that you're upright. In that position, you may adjust your feet, anything needed. So let's play a little bit through this. Take that breath in. Exhale down through the midline, forward fold. Inhale into half lift. Exhale to your forward fold. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, dive right down. Let the head and the arms be heavy, a big knee bend here. So you are actually able to really feel the back body open. Yeah. Take that inhale into that half lift and extend through the crown of the head, straightening the arms and the legs on that back. Exhale, round in, forward fold, hips go high. Inhale, rise all the way up, extended mountain. One more time through. Exhale, dive on down. You got this. Nice and heavy here. Again, maybe take a big knee bend. See if you can shift the hips up and then start to straighten the legs. The head is heavy here. Take that breath in, flat back, extend. Wonderful. Exhale, drop back down, forward fold. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, arms down by your side, Tadasana. Wonderful job. All right. So take that breath in through the nose, reaching on up. Exhale, dive down, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Step then your left leg right back behind you. Low lunge. So low it, knees over ankle, back knees under hip. Inhale, reach the hands up. Take the body, lift the body up with you. And then exhale, pull the elbows back behind you. Put your hands up like you didn't do it. It wasn't me. Inhale, reach up. Yeah, exhale, pull back. See if you can get a little bit deeper. Squeeze into the midline here. Inhale. We're going to step that back foot forward, just about 1 foot. Toes, hips, shoulders all square to the front. Comb up the front thigh, push the hip back. Comb up the back thigh, push the hip back. Square up. Now here's where you might want to block, or you might want to stay with me. I'm going to stay at my hip hinge a little bit and high thigh. Otherwise, where you could go, if you keep that long back as you can come down to shin or ankle. And here, I'll show you from the side as you stay in position. What we don't want is just to collapse at the ribs, right? So we want to keep that flat back. So if this is where you're at with me, beautiful. Push those hips behind you. Feel the opening right in the back side of the body. Squeeze the shoulder blades into your back pockets. So it's almost like a flat back extend, only we're here in pyramid position. Wonderful. So bend the knees, step that left foot forward, take a breath in. At the top, squeeze your glutes, lean back into a baby back bend here. Take a couple breaths here, see if your eyes can travel up, find that balance, steady in the feet. Inhale, and on the exhale, let the arms fall down by your side in Tadasana. Yes. Beautiful. Just going to face the front again with you. Take that breath in, inhale up, exhale down through forward fold. Inhale into your half lift. Exhale, this time it's our right leg that steps back, low lunge. Inhale up. Little lift as we go, and then exhale. Put your hands up like it wasn't me. I didn't do it. Elbows back. So you're trying to open the stretch through the chest a little bit here. Now keep the front ribs in versus arching. Just pull the elbows behind you. Yeah, I'm going to try to go low again. Steady and through the midline, squeezing in the midline, but checking that my front knee is over my ankle and slightly out towards my pinky toes. Inhale. Now I'm going to push off my right foot. Join me. Coming just in. Combing my thigh up, pushing the hip back. Combing that thigh up, pushing the hip back. Pyramid. So my legs are fairly straight. You can always have a slight bend. I'm going to then grow out of my rib cage, lengthen forward, and grow through the crown of my head. Squeezing right into the midline. Try to steady up. Watch that shift of the hips, right? See how I was over here? So I'm going to take that breath and squeeze into the midline. Both legs. Grow then more through the crown of my head. All right, let's bend the knees. Step that back foot forward. Inhale, take the arms up. Stay up and reach with the eyes up into that baby back bend, squeezing your glutes. Take another breath in and out. Find your space. And exhale. Hands come down by your side in Tadasana. Wonderful work. Take a breath in. Exhale, coming down through midline, forward fold. Inhale through half lift. Exhale, step your left leg back, low lunge. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, take that baby back bend here. Feel the opening all the way down through the hip flexor. You may stay high, or you may drop down a little lower. And some of you might even find it accessible to go down to the knee. You do the same position here. We're going to hold for one more breath in and out. Inhale, sweep the arms forward, press off and step that foot forward. Wonderful. Take a breath in. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. This time it's going to be your right leg stepping back into that lunge. Taking that breath up and then rocking. Open through the heart, the chest, and the ribs. Sink in the legs. Reach and expand back behind you in that baby back bend. 2 more breaths here. Take that breath in. Sweep the hands forward as you step forward and let that breath out. Inhale, take the hands up. Exhale, coming down through forward fold. Stepping back, plank position, knees come down. You may go through your connecting vinyasa, or you may just slide right back with me into child's pose. Catch your breath just a little bit. Shift your hips side to side. All right, rising back up into that tabletop. A little bit of that core work. Once again, let's revisit. Left leg goes back. Right arm comes forward. Open out to that 45 degrees. Press out of the left hand and pull out of the shoulders. Take that next breath in. On the exhale, hand releases, knee releases. Breath comes in and out. Next breath in. Right leg reaches out, opens up. Left arm reaches out and opens up. Press out of the right. Using your breath work here, steady through the core and the back, squeezing the glutes, press to the ground. Breath is in, breath is out. All right, you can go ahead and shift your seat to the side. Swing your legs around front for me. Yeah, we're doing good. I'm just going to check time. Beautiful. All right, let's come into half lotus. So you're going to flex your right foot. Left foot can either go straight out in front, cross it, or you can bring it right on top. Release the fleshy part underneath. Okay, so you're going to bring both toes so they point towards the knees. Okay, that's going to just help protect. My knee's pretty high today, isn't it? Those of you that have done class with me, my hips are just really tight. So we're going to use a little bit of breath work and see what happens to this. Yeah, because traditionally, it's to lower down for me. So what we're going to do is a little PNF. It's going to be a little bit of breath work and muscle work. So proprioceptive nervous system function is how we're going to play. It's going to be a little bit of a battle. The battle is I'm going to press down with my elbow and I'm going to press up with my knee on a 3 count for breath coming in. So it's going to be in for 3, 2, 1. And on the exhale, I just want you to relax. It's already going down. Keep track of this. Help me out here, right? All right, let's do this again. Breath in, press and push. Exhale, relax. What do you think? Should we do it again? 3 more times. Inhale, press and push. Exhale, relax. 2 more. Inhale, let's press and push. Sit bones both stay down here. And then relax. It's getting closer, isn't it? We're going to do 1 more. Exhale, just relax. So allowing the knees to sit. Lift the arms up. Let the body, the ribs come forward. Sit bones both stay down. So press the sit bones down. That means you're up here, you're up there. You've got this. If not, reach out. Press the sit bones down to the floor as you're reaching away from you. Go ahead and walk the breath and the hands up. Since your right foot is on, we're going to take the left hand across, and we're going to twist and just look over that right side. If your foot's not on, your leg is straight out in front of you, hook around your knee. So many possibilities. Next breath, taking that right hand, C-shape the spine and reach across diagonally, like you're reaching towards your left knee, and then make sure both your sit bones are back down. Take that breath in, reach up, let the hand open, let it release. See, you got better. Remember, it started up here. That's pretty good. Where did you go? All right, let's switch. So now our left leg is in. Remember, your right leg can be out in front of you. Cross in front, or you can come in half lotus with me, or you can even do cow face too. My hips are not going to let me do that today. All right, so pull your toes back to your knees, protect your knees and your ankles. All right, a little PNF, proprioceptive nervous system. Yeah, a little function here coming into play. All right, so we are going to press down as the knee presses up. So a little sandwich right in the middle. So let's do that. 3 breaths in, or 3 count breath in. Let's go. 3, 2, 1. Release and exhale. Breath in. 3, 2, 1. Release. We're just creating some tension around the muscles, and the joints and the tendons, everything that's attached right around the joints. So the muscles attached to the tendons and ligaments. And then we're creating some ease about it. And it just gets us a little bit more flexible, a little quicker, or create some ease a little faster. You can look up PNF. All right, so let's press in. Let's relax. We got 2 more. Relax it. Got further, didn't it? 1 more. Let's do this. And relax. Nice. Make sure the sit bones are down. Take that breath in and let the rib cage come forward. Keep the sit bones down, then even press. So I actually press back into my hips. The way they stay steady and grounded. All right, take that breath in. Go ahead and walk up. Left foot is across, so we're going to take the right hand across and look over that left shoulder. A little twist. See if you can look just a little further. Take that breath in. Exhale, reach over towards that right knee with your left hand. Both sit bones, again, still stay down. Go ahead and release. Uncross. Yeah, let the legs go right out in front. Give them a little bounce, a little shake, a little adjustment. All right. So just bring your feet right out in front of you. You can call it stick pose. You can have a bend in the knee at any time. It's always up to you. I'm just going to remove the fleshy part here to make sure my hips are rocked slightly forward. And then I'm going to lift my ribs out of my hips. And then I'm going to just start to melt. I'm going to go ahead and round everything that I can. I'm not going to pull. I'm just going to reach out. So again, I don't want you to pull yourself. I just want you to melt. Take that next breath in. Lift up. Bring the left heel into the groin. Stay tall. Bring the right hand inside your right leg. And then C-shape that spine once again. Reaching left hand towards the right heel. Sit bones stay down. See if you can reach even a little bit further with your fingertips. Keeping, again, the hips down to the ground. Taking that breath in, turn your chest to your right thigh, and then melt down. Rise up. Pull the right leg in. Reach the left leg out. Adjust. Right heel comes into groin. Just the sit bones. Left hand in. C-shape that spine. Reach the right hand towards the left toes. Inhale. Turn the body towards the left thigh. Exhale, release. Walk yourself up. Take both legs wide. Adjust the fleshy part. Yeah. And then just reach forward. Finish with that inner thigh stretch before we go on to our back once again. Let the head be heavy, shoulders may round, sit bones stay put. Next breath in, press to the hands, walk up, bring your legs in, and you're going to roll on back. I'll go ahead and I'll come to the side for you here. So rolling back. Once again, feet are flat on the floor. Bring the knees in. Go ahead and give them that hug. A little bit of that rock. Holding onto the knee, furthest away from me, letting the front leg go. Take that breath in, bringing that knee across the body once again, anchoring the back shoulder. Maybe you've set this front knee on a block, or you're going to hold it like I'm holding it mine. Take your eyes, look down the back hand. All right, inhale, coming back, releasing that leg, bringing the other knee in, straightening the back leg. Take that breath, take that front knee across the body, front shoulder stays anchored. Bring the knees right back into the middle. Go ahead and give them a hug. Find a happy baby. Bringing the knees wide towards shoulders, inner outside, grabbing the arches. Tailbone comes down. So a lot of times our tail lifts. So can you press that tail down? Even what that means, you have to adjust the footwork. And then shift and rock left to right. Tailbone is down, massaging through the spine, pulling the knees wide, pressing the feet up as you pull down with the hands. Next breath in on the exhale, release. Take your legs right up to waterfall or up the wall. And if you have any other additional movement you feel your body still needs, I invite you now to take it. Maybe that is plow. Maybe you want to go back to happy baby. You choose. Take that breath in. You take your poses. I'm going to come on up and prepare for relaxation and meditation. All right. Once you feel complete in the next moments, feel free to lie on back. Starting your relaxation and meditation. Maybe you're like me, you got to grab something warm. Centering back into that breath work and into the intention of what you created today. The patience in your practice and the kindness in your body. Taking those deep breaths in through the nose and out through the nose. See if you can start from the crown of your head as you're lying down. Eyes are closed. Breath is flowing. Can you create ease around your eyes, ease around your jaw and your mouth? Take any final shifts, left or right, for your head, just to let yourself be. Next, see if as you breathe, around your chest through your belly has ease. It's created from your possibilities and your patience that you've given today. Then that breath work starts to relax through and down the shoulders to the tip of your fingers. You know we were patient and kind today to those hips. Allow some ease just to spread across from the hips down to the thighs and into the knees. You've got this. Down from the knees to the tip of the toes and around the ankles. Let that just feel a little bit of that kindness that you gave in your possibilities at the beginning. Kindness because they have a tendency to get tight, so let's let it go. So be brave in your journey as you let go right now. The intention started with patience and kindness. And we started with breath work. We're here once again. And now it is time for you to let your body be. You gave it the grace and honor of movement. So take a moment for you. With the next breath, start to fill your lungs, fill your belly, and fill your chest and ribs from the front side to the back. Then, awaken your body. Maybe it's with a stretch, a roll, or a twist, or a give. Use the breath work. Come back. As you come back, feel the strength to roll to your left or your right side today. Pressing up into a seated position for you. I'm sitting on my cushion here. I've also sat on my blocks to lift my hips just a little higher so I can sit a little taller through my spine. I want that for you today. So, I know you're ready. I know it's going to be time. So let's take a couple deep breaths in together. Remember, palms down is grounding, palms up is receiving. But you choose your journey today for you with what you need and what your offerings are. 3 breaths in through the nose with audible exhales to release some of that energy. Take a breath in. Regular in, regular out. Taking that breath in, reaching the hands up overhead, bringing the palms together in midline, drawing down, stopping at that heart center. Take a breath in. Let the light in the honors the light in you. Live it forward. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining me today. My name is Coach Megs, or Meg. I really enjoyed this with you. I'd love some feedback from you. Let me know what else you want to experience. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.